Okay, welcome back. Hold on, we'll try that again. There. Okay. Welcome back, and we are enjoying the festivities, the locale. So, you... Intellect and Charm. Charms 2. Charm 3. Captain Starling, say farewell. Yep, only one can do it. So we're going to use him.
Ah, it's the heroes. Leaving already. That's a shame. May we meet again in equally joyful circumstances, Captain Starling says before excusing himself.
Okay.
I hope you had a pleasant evening. The heroes of Half Arch are always welcome in this city, says the governor before he's called back into the hall. After a round of farewells, the Scoundrels slip away. Though they've lost one of their number, they've gained a second chance. They agree to split the treasure equally and go their separate ways.
Okay. Level up.
Time for your award. Choose a new ability and it's yours.
Okay, so we got Flame Flask, Smoke Bomb, Freeze Flask. Area 2x2 Inflict Burn. I think we'll go to Freeze.
Thomas appraises the treasure with a keen eye, weighing his options before scooping several stacks of coins into pouches and leaving Half Arch.
Okay. Hamstring, inflict stuck, range, inflict poison. Like that
Horatio
idea.
gathers the precious rings, amulets and earrings into his pack before returning to his party. Such things will prove useful in the upper echelons of society.
Obviously we're getting these people back. Level up. Support, resist attack. Yeah, that makes also sense. Oh. Whip.
The hammer shoves a few bars of solid gold into her rucksack before leaving Half Arch. She doesn't know what her future holds, but she's never been one for making plans. And with that, the treasure chest is empty, and our scoundrels... heroes... go their separate ways, vowing to put their scoundrel days behind them. And they did. Well,
For a while.
for some time.
Okay. Governor's ship rescued from brutal orc raiders. Hammer. Endless storm returns. What does it mean? Thomas. Alchemist Guild launches new flagship. Governor Seknor renews popular gunpowder ban. Pareto. Social life. Seventh adversary of the... Solomon Solnuk re-elected in landslide. 7 years later.
7 years is a long time. Long enough to build a whole new, quieter life. Tonight the Scoundrels return to Half Arch for the first time since that day.
Over here.
It's Governor Sanko.
Quickly, we may be watched.
A figure darts from the shadows and stabs the governor. This is very bad. You must find out why the governor summoned you.
Okay. You are the one with the brains.
The governor is barely conscious and gravely wounded. Your scoundrel tends to him as best they can. A city watch patrol. This is not good timing. More city watch. They must have heard something while on guard duty on the West Dock. That's not good either. And then there's the governor's mysterious assailant. They're getting away. 3 problems. And only 2 of you left. Make a choice, quick.
So you...
Perhaps your scoundrel can talk the officers into heading back to their post before they spot the governor's body. Your scoundrel acts drunk and begins a long, boring story about tripping over crates. The guards make excuses and leave quickly. Your scoundrel watches them go, noticing they are guarding a ship on the West Docks.
Okay.
The gates can be barred, keeping the city watch out, but it's usually a 2-person job.
Okay. What the... Oh, my bad.
Your scoundrel lifts and strains, but the bar is just too heavy. The city watch has spotted them. Better prepare for a fight. Thomas's potion revives the governor, but as he wakes he sees the apothecary. He spits it out and bats the vial away.
No, I don't want medicine from a criminal like you. Oh, yes. I know what you did. What all of you did. And soon everyone else will too.
And with a final splutter, he dies. A quick search of the governor turns up a map of the islands with several locations marked, each one horribly familiar to one of the scoundrels. No time to wonder what the governor's words or map mean. The city watch have seen the scoundrels with his dead body. You'll have to fight them off.
Okay. So, we'll do Steel Fist. Counter Strike. Rest. Okay, you move there. Attack ranged. Poisoned. Okay. And rest. Hey. Ooh. Alright, so you Steel Fist that one. Steel Fist that one. You can't do Hidden Dagger. Oh. Attack ranged. Do. Then you.
You fought off the watch, but it's only a matter of time before more come to investigate the commotion. You need to get out of Half Arch, and that means you need a ship. At the east docks is the governor's ship, the Sunfish. He doesn't need it anymore, but there are plenty across the Crown who'll recognize it, for good or ill. And it's where that assassin went. The Scoundrels don't recognize the ship at the west docks. The guard probably means captured pirate or smuggler. Maybe good for laying low, but who knows who owns it. Whichever one you're going to take, now's the time to choose.
I think we can talk our way out. We're going to go after the assassin.
The Sunfish has been restored to its former glory since the storm 7 years ago. Captain Starling is still in command, or should be. Instead, he slumped against those crates, unconscious. The assassin is here, and has friends. No time for niceties. These assassins mean business. Maybe Starling can help you, if you can bring him round.
Thinker. Wake Starling.
Starling stirs. He's waking up, but needs some more help to get back on his feet. Keep trying.
In the meantime, you move there. How many dots? Try that. Okay, we can do Steel Fist again. Okay, there. And rest. Hey. So you can punchy punch and punchy punch. You can try and do that again.
Starling groans. He's nearly with you.
Okay. Oh.
Starling groans. He's nearly with you.
Yeah, you should be able to do it too. And you can rest. Okay. 3.
Captain Starling stands groggily. You. Thanks for your help, again. Let's deal with these gallows monkeys. Then we'll talk.
Okay. So we're counter stance and rest. You do that. Move you there. Rest. Does that mean we've got a 4th character? Okay. There. Leaping strike. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Hidden dagger. And set up a counter. Okay. Right, you. Do that. You do that.
The last of the robed figures vanishes in a bolt of lightning, just like the others. The sunfish is yours for the taking, but the mystery has only deepened.
Yeah.
Starling wants answers. Is the governor safe? He was supposed to be meeting with you. The scoundrels explain what happened, and that they need a ship to find the killers and clear their names. I should have known something was wrong. That's twice I've failed to protect Governor Sanko. Come on, the watch won't be far away.
Okay.
We have a fair wind. Lose the topsails.
And off we go.
I need to bring his killers to justice, and besides, you need a sailor. Once clear of the docks, the scoundrels examine the map they found on the governor. The marked locations are places from each scoundrel's past, a past they had hoped to leave behind.
Okay. Yeah, you.
Captain Starling is surprised by something on the map. Let me see that. These symbols, it's an old sailor's code. I can decipher this, but it'll take time. As you sail the Crown Islands, your choices won't just affect you. The consequences of your actions will be reported in the Crown Herald. The scoundrels have been set up, and killing those guards won't have helped their case. You're gonna have to find out who framed you to clear your name. Who was the masked assassin? And who knew the scoundrel's secrets and told the governor? Your scoundrels will need all the help they can get. Go on, pick an upgrade.
Okay. Up your. Okay, every turn defense +2. Defensive. Why do I get the feeling that defensive, finesse, max power +1. Yeah, he's powerful. If I can master it. And what do you want? Max power 1, strength 1, intellect.
While the code is deciphered, you have another clue to investigate. The governor's map. Revisiting those places will be hard for the scoundrels, but it's your only lead.
Okay.
The village is infamous for being ravaged by orcs many years ago, when Horatio was there.
Okay. Oh, so that's how we made the decision by the person.
As the ship nears Tide Reef, Horatio, who has been quiet, takes a deep breath and buries his nerves below his usual grin and swagger. Time to talk.
Okay. Hammer.
The Hammer thinks Horatio looted the village after the raid. She doesn't care. Protect the living, leave the dead. That's her way. Still, can't be easy coming back, she thinks. Horatio says nothing, only nods.
Yep.
Thomas has drawn lines and symbols around Tide Reef on a map, but he can't see why orcs would come here. Did Horatio see anything useful when he was last here? Horatio answers truthfully. No, nothing.
Okay.
Never thought I'd come back here. The sunfish was part of the relief effort. I'll never forget what I saw that day. You were lucky not to get caught up in it. Horatio nods, muttering something about luck. Horatio spends the rest of the short journey in silence. You don't have to lie if you keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
Tide Reef, built in the fork of the Velvet River. Looks pretty good for a village that was almost razed to the ground by orcs only 7 years ago. Horatio is nervous, but as soon as he notices the others looking, he puts on his usual bravado and strides across the bridge to find the village square full of goblarks trying to capture the villagers. One of the villagers in particular attracts Horatio's attention, and his bravery dissolves. Horatio really doesn't want to be noticed. Let's see if he can make it to those trees before the villagers see him.
Okay. Probably not.
In his haste, Horatio stumbles and trips. The sudden movement catches a woman's eye. You! The woman shoves away the goblark trying to shackle her. She grabs Horatio's wrist and slaps the goblark's restraints on him, chaining them together.
You're not going anywhere.
He looks horrified, and the goblarks have noticed the commotion. Whatever Horatio was doing, it's clear the other scoundrels are going to have to step up. They cross the bridge, quickly assessing the situation.
Okay.
Goblarks are weird. They don't feel fear, but they recognize the strong, like the orcs, and perhaps your scoundrel. The Goblarks look at each other and seem to be disagreeing about something. Who knows what it is, but some of them ran off.
Okay.
The lead Goblark took a villager hostage, threatening them with a wicked dagger. Will your scoundrel be quick enough? Your scoundrel dashes forward, feinting to distract the Goblark before it can harm the villager, who squirms free.
Yay.
The Goblarks are done waiting. The battle for Tide Reef is on.
Let me guess, you're shackled. Okay. And you. Steel fist. And counter strike. Come on. That's not good. Okay. Okay, you have got to move forward one more. Blast. Oh, that means he's still got his counter up. Really? Yeah. Okay. And rest. Okay. We move you to about here. Overcook it. Yep. There we go.
The last of the Goblarks dispatched. The battle is won. But Tide Reef's problems aren't done yet.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your friends?
It's the woman who chained herself to Horatio. Horatio explains that this is Zainab, one of the few survivors of the orc raid on Tide Reef 7 years ago. Horatio was here.
And did nothing. Worse than nothing. He promised to save us single-handedly as we hid in my father's inn. And then he vanished into the night. And now you show up, just as it's all happening again. The orcs have landed on the beach and sent Goblarks into the caves. I'm going to make sure you set things right by getting rid of the orcs and saving Tide Reef.
Zainab glances around the village.
I won't lie. I'm surprised you've saved so many already. But I'm watching you.
It's clear she doesn't know anything about the Scoundrels' own predicament, but it can't be coincidence that the orcs have returned now. Maybe the orcs know something. Zainab shows you the way to the sea cave, where the orcs have returned for whatever they left behind 7 years ago. It's time to go.
Hello?
This cave lies under the tide line, safe only for an hour or so each day, so it's always been off limits, especially since the orcs visited it during the raid.
We tried to come down to see what the orcs were after, but we didn't find anything and nearly drowned. No one's been here since. Wait. Those things are new?
Zainab is referring to the things being collected by Goblarks. Weird yellow spherical objects that remind Horatio of something. You'll have to get closer to find out what they are. But you're already close enough for the Goblarks to notice you.
Joy.